Artificial intelligence isn't some far-off future concept anymore. It's here, right now, working as a silent partner in some of our most critical professions. And when you're talking about a field like nursing, where every decision can have life or death consequences, well, this raises a really urgent question.
Think about it. When an algorithm helps draft a patient's care plan or summarizes a mountain of data, where does the machine's help end and human accountability begin? That's the core challenge we're going to unpack today. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll look at how AI is already showing up in the hospital. Then, we'll introduce a new tool that's all about building trust. We'll break down exactly how it works, explore the philosophy behind it, and wrap up with the single most important point. The human always remains in charge. And I'm not talking about science fiction here. This is happening right now. AI tools are being used by nursing students, their instructors, and practicing professionals out in the field. The technology is already part of the daily workflow.
So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, this professional disclosure template gives us a peek. AI is basically a super versatile assistant. It's being used for everything from brainstorming care plans and summarizing dense medical texts to analyzing huge sets of patient data. It's really a tool for efficiency and support.
But whenever you have a powerful new tool, you absolutely need a new framework for accountability. Without one, you risk all sorts of problems: a dangerous lack of clarity, a loss of patient trust, and frankly, an erosion of professional standards. And that's exactly where this AI use disclosure template comes in. It's a solution designed not to police people, but to promote transparency and keep the profession's ethical standards sky high.
The purpose here is crystal clear. Make the use of AI totally visible and accountable. It's a formal way of saying, yep, I used this technology to help me, but my professional judgment was the final authority. It's there to support professional standards, not replace them. And this is such a critical distinction. The goal here is not to play gotcha or catch people out. It's about making transparency the new normal. It's about acknowledging that using modern tools responsibly is a huge part of professional integrity today. So, how does this simple form actually build something as important as a chain of trust? Well, the beauty of it is that it's not some complicated bureaucratic nightmare. It's actually a really simple and logical workflow designed for one thing: clarity. You can break the whole thing down into 3 really straightforward actions. First, you declare exactly which AI tools you used. Second, you describe what you used them for. And third, and this is the most critical step of all, you detail your own human review and oversight of whatever the AI produced.
This one question, right from the template, gets to the absolute heart of the matter. It's not just that you used AI that matters. It's how you applied your own expertise, your critical thinking, and your professional standards to what it gave you.
Okay, so we've seen the how, but to really get this, we need to talk about the why. Because this form is built on a really clear ethical foundation.
The guidance notes that come with the template make this crucial distinction. This is all about ethical stewardship, not surveillance. The whole point is to empower professionals to use these tools responsibly, to build trust, rather than creating some kind of big brother system of monitoring.
Ultimately, all this transparency serves 3 huge goals for the entire nursing profession. First, it builds trust with patients and with colleagues. Second, it protects the academic and professional integrity of the work. And third, it helps future-proof the skills of nurses for a world where, let's be honest, AI is a permanent fixture. So, this brings us to the bottom line, the most crucial point of this entire framework. It all comes down to one non-negotiable principle. It doesn't matter how advanced the tool gets, the human professional is always unequivocally in charge.
And the form makes this totally explicit. Before signing, the user has to affirm these pledges. They're confirming they didn't just copy and paste, they're confirming they verified the information, and most importantly, they're confirming they understand that the final accountability for the work rests entirely on their shoulders.
This single sentence, from the part of the form you actually sign, might be the most powerful statement in the whole document. It just perfectly defines the relationship. The AI can assist, but only the human can be authoritative. And this just illustrates that fundamental power dynamic perfectly. The human professional's role? Authoritative, with full accountability. The AI tool's role? Always assistive, with zero accountability. The buck stops with the person, not the program. And what's really cool is, while this template was designed with nursing in mind, its principles are universal. This could be a powerful model for law, journalism, engineering, education, really any field where expertise and judgment are being supplemented by artificial intelligence.
So this leaves all of us with a final, critical question to think about. As these AI tools become even more powerful and integrated into our daily work, how will our professions need to evolve to make sure that technology always serves human wisdom and accountability and never, ever supplants it?